Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Thursday, or what I like to call Twisted Trash Thursday. I am Via Speaks Royally. Hopefully, I'm not too loud. I feel like I'm like screaming, so then I'll be dropping my voice, and then y'all won't be able to hear me, and it'll turn into ASMR. Woo! Anyway, hopefully you all are doing well. Yes, and um, staying out of the heat that is happening outside. But yeah, it is no joke outside. Loving it because I'd rather take that than blistery cold weather any day, any day, any day. So many hellos. Divine Seven, I did see you. Good to see you in the chat. Annie, you were the first comment that I saw when I hadn't even finished setting up the live stream. I loved it. So to you, Annie B. Um, Let me see. I saved a lot of comments because I wasn't sure if the system would like clear them out. So I got a little nervous and got a little happy starring everything. So of course I have to do my greeting. Connie Bomber. Uh, Sussex Squad is just trained to do that. That greeting. Hey, Tay Weezy, good to see you in the chat. Love to travel with Wave. Good to see you in the chat as well. Um, Annie B, I have a couple of your comments starred. When we get into the official trash time, then I'll address those. Marlene, thank you so very much for the super chat. To you, you have a message here, Miss VS. Thank you for your podcast, and I thank you for listening, participating, and dropping love, of course. And this is for you. Wait one month. Here we go. You're making it rain down on me. So, to you. May what you have dropped on me, Marlene, be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. All right. Now, let me come back up. I'm just looking in the chat. Yes, I'm going to talk about the Columbia trip more so on Saturdays. This because that's good stuff. Today is trash time or twisted trash. And so it's all about, them theirs over there and the ish that they like to get into, or at least try to drag Harry and Meghan into. So, first things first, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Starting out again with some sad news. I saw this yesterday and saved it that Harry and that other one over there lost an uncle. Lord Robert Fellows passed away. So I just wanted to kind of acknowledge that, given Harry is acknowledged as being a nephew. Now I'm going to continue on down. Leo season is in full effect. Roar! Yes. Woo. All right. Um, the things in Squatty Corner that I have, the annual giving campaign is still going on. I say it every live. You should be used to that. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. It's also in the description of the live stream. If you're able to give, great. If not, if you share out to all that you know, maybe someone there will give. It's going to True Patriot Love, which for Invictus Games 2025, which we know is happening in Canada. Also, Squatties came up with the blood drive. You know that happened August. Today's August 1st through September. Harry's birthday's in September. So if you're able to give and you can donate in the name of a loved one or, a loved one and Harry and Meghan. So that's about it. I didn't have a chance to look for Baby the Ranger or Sinky, Princess Sinky. I will check for Sussex Saturday. I really wanted to just kind of get into what we need to get into. But pre me getting there, let me just check comments really quickly. Sexy Toy Lady, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat too. She dropped out of the clouds. What's gonna happen? Woo! Let me put that star. I'm just checking to see. Oh, here we go. Grace is getting it set up correctly. Let me pull up the right screen. Hear ye, hear ye. It's Toxic Trash Thursday, and here and here is the Kamala Harris of putting out the trash. VS speaks royally. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Okay, Grace, thank you. Oh man. Okay, let me get it together. Just wanted to scroll through the comments really, 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 really quickly. Emma, blessings to you. Okay, let's see. Uh-oh. Be right back. I guess it is. My net is so wonky. Yeah, a lot of people are experiencing issues now. Hopefully, I don't have issues, but I won't be surprised because I know StreamYard is taking folks through. Taking them through, and I've already had my run-in with it, but somebody's going to get aired all the way out today. You had to come back a mess, so you're going to get aired all the way out today. All right, let me go ahead on and hit my banner, and then you know how I do. I'll be hitting the comment section after I finish, but it is what it is. And what is it? It's your favorite time. Trash time! Trash time! Trash time! So, trash time. I think it's Cheat Sheet, which, I don't put too much into that site when I see it, but they had the 25 richest royals. I had to click because you know whose picture they had listed. When I clicked and I was like, oh, they're on the list. I have to see what number they are. So I just have it here just for the purposes of having it here. But number 25 was Harry and Meghan. Now, again, this is the richest royals in the world. So be prepared once ARO is launched, all the Netflix projects they have and podcasts and etc. Yeah, okay. They might knock the ones that are at the top, which were from Saudi Arabia. Nobody should be shocked at that. Okay. Number 19, doesn't he look just as thrilled? Mr. Incandescent with rage was number 19. His paw beat him out at number 11. Mhm. I just have to laugh. So, and being that he is on the list for the 11th richest royal, I want you all to keep those in mind when they're talking about they don't have money and this and that. Now, Charles should be ashamed because he wouldn't pay for Meghan's care when she was over there, which was part of his duty, being the Prince of Wales. Along with that title styling comes that duchy, and with that duchy, they're supposed to take care of their children, the heir as well as the spare and any others that came along, and their families. So the 11th richest, yeah. The karma that's going to come get you. First, it needs to start with your dental, but I'm going to move on. So I saw this and I was like, Marie Claire, really? So royal expert, we know when we see that, claims King Charles gave Harry a substantial sum of money. Now, if you believe this, I have a state called New Jersey that I will sell you, along with New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island. Um, you know, just keep going. Maybe even the country of Canada, if you believe that Charles gave Harry anything. He's only shown Harry his arse since he was born. So I had to chuckle at this because I was like, sure you did. Chuck, Chuck. Sure, you did. Casey 3. And why would you have given him a substantial amount of money? Harry doesn't need your money. Hmm. And when would you have done that? Urgh. Okay, anyway, the bullshit they spread. So I saw this and said, okay, I'll share. Obviously, same time frame. Both those were this screenshot and the one I just showed are from yesterday. King visits UK's newest, is that UNESCO World Heritage Site? So, oh, he's out working. Very good. Nice to see. But looks kind of healthy. I'm just going to keep on moving, except for the grill. Okay. Maybe that's where they are having issues. Let me move on. Let me move on. Let me move on. So, here's another cheat sheet. hmm King Charles must attend the 2027 Invictus Games. Keep your ass in London. Nobody wants to see you in Birmingham. Well, maybe some people do, but not at the games. You didn't even have the decency to travel when you were healthy. Or let's just talk about that before some so-called diagnosis. So, don't attend. Just don't attend. And if you do, I hope the Lord there's no photo op moment. Okay. Especially if they keep the your talking, your mouthpieces, the talking heads, the media from the UK out of the events. You won't have none. All right. Um, this next female that I'm going to show, I understand from what squatties were saying, was the one that got away, the one that Sway Sway wanted, but she got away. She didn't want no parts of the pegging. Okay. So this is not the best picture, but okay. I don't know what it is with the folks, and she's okay looking, a little scary looking to me. All right, and I know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but if that's the one that got away, ooh. So yeah, I don't. I'm going to take down my banner for just a moment. Now, this article's from 2022. February 2022. And I don't remember seeing it, but I'm like, okay, squatties were on one and they're sharing stuff, and I'm just cracking up laughing. Prince William snubbed Kate Middleton for secret crush at 21st birthday party, which is how the other young woman came up. Like, mhm. I think she was at the wedding. I'm not sure, but I think she probably was like, you can have that bad juju ring, you can have that pegger, you can have all of that, as I want no parts. She'll probably wind up marrying somebody much richer, but because I think her family comes from substantial wealth. But yeah, so that's the one who, for 10 years chased after him. Now, what got me with this headline, and I had to crack up laughing, I said, oh, no, the press did not like you at all, but they weren't, they don't have the racial end of it that they do with Meghan. I guess in a way they were saying she was from the wrong side of the tracks. They just didn't know how to say it without, having the ethnicity involved. So she's searching for their first home and won't accept anywhere owned by the royals. Well, I be God darsh. What changed, Kate? Kate? What changed, absent lady? Because you and him seem to be gobbling up every damn home you can. It wasn't good enough. Now, Frogmore sat empty all those years. Y'all didn't want it. Suddenly, Harry and Meghan have it. It's revamped truly by the Queen because that was the responsibility to get it up to date. And then they put their little touches. So we know Meghan's aesthetic. So we know that it was beautiful inside. Now, suddenly, Sway Sway wants to evict Andrew and put him there at Frogmore so he could take over the bigger house. Listen, um, now, if I had a chance to interview this individual, I would be like, I thought you wouldn't accept anywhere owned by the royals. Maybe because it's the crown. I don't know. Maybe that's why you're so satisfied. My, oh my, how your time. Once you got that bad juju ring, your mindset changed. I tell you. So Annie, I went out and looked because I know Annie B had mentioned several times about, you know, anyone else get fired lately, just asking for a friend. So, as promised, I did look this up and how they worded everything. Prince William receives new patronage as he steps down. So, he was president of the Football Association, stepped down from that and then became the patron of it, which they know he won't show up and do nothing so good. He's a patron. Make him a patron. Being the president was that was a stretch. Stretch. Do you remember? I'm going to age myself. There was a toy. I don't know if it was called Stretch Man. That was really my male cousin that had it. But you could pull that sucker, the arms and the legs as far as you could, and it would just keep going. So, yeah, that's how yeah. That was him. Stretch. That was a big old stretch to name him as president anyway, because presidents are supposed to do some work and get things done and make decisions and do. Don't have that power in his brain to do that. So we're gonna just yeah. Mhm. Woo. All right. Let me come back over here. So and I'll put my banner back. Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Okay. So with that, he has time while he's laying off people, but they gave a little bit more context to this friend that he hired, on his staff, sway. So, um, Prince William's quote, brother like BFF. Ooh. If this was Harry, y'all would have had so much to say, but I'm just going to stick to this. How pegging of you. Oh, aren't you something, Sway? Aren't you something? Yes, something. But there's one thing that you forgot. All credit to the squatties who created this because I saw it on the X and grabbed it. Blowing out someone else's candle won't make yours shine brighter. Remember that. Now, that's a message for all them royals over there, especially the top four. Well, absent lady. Okay, the top three who continue to do all this wild, crazy stuff against Harry and Meghan because, karma gonna get you. The lady in black is gonna get you. Before that, your balcony shots will look like this. Absent, bland, empty. I mean, all your heads are, but nevertheless, moving on. Okay. So, Karma Corner, this announcer, his name is in the picture, H.E., I'll just say H.E., was a former BBC anchor. And as you see what he's facing, child born, yes, charges, married father of five. There's no reason to put all that. Once you said what he's accused of, that's all you need to say. Putting the married father of five, were those kids ever put in, when they were young? Because, yeah. Now, the including six under most extreme category, I don't want to know what that is. You're just a freak. You got busted. And you, sir, told you keep your mouth off. You should have kept your mouth shut. Shut. Especially when you know that old saying, people that live in glass houses should not throw stones. You should have kept your mouth shut. You might have been up there reading, but you should have been saging yourself down because you should have known that eventually your stuff was going to come out. And I'm happy for you, sir. I'm happy. I feel bad for those victims. I hope their families have at least 5 minutes with you with a baseball bat. And then, hey, maybe The scale of justice will have been served. All right. Now, this is truly a deranger alert. Okay. Starting with this screenshot, the bottom comment is the one I got first. So at the bottom, this comment came in to Talk Tuesday. And what a load of BS. There's no such thing with her at all. This is all clickbait. So, of course, yes, I did respond. I'm like, thanks for the engagement, but not clickbait. Not even sure what you think you saw, but not clickbait. I went over the highlights of July for Harry and Meghan. Like, what clickbait? The women, the U.S. women's gymnastics team won gold. What's clickbait? Clickbait is if your title has nothing to do with the video. So obviously, you are fucking deranged. Okay, so I gave my comment, reported them, and that had set them, that set this person off. Okay, so yesterday, which if you are a content creator, you understand in studio when you have comments, you have those that you have to review. I have a lot that sit over there, so I'm usually looking at that tab. So I'm looking, it's going down. Some of them are just common comments that you would see, but YouTube and however they pick and choose. So the person says, notice you took your comment down, you coward. Too late. I already reported you. You won't be here anymore. Hello. Who won't be here anymore? You came to my channel. You clicked on my video, unless you hung out in the live stream. You leave a comment that you know, this is clickbait. No, you were going to get a response. Don't think you can leave a comment somewhere, especially on this channel, and think that sometimes you're not going to get clapped back. You wanted it, you got it, you came for it, and you got it again. Okay. So this comment, that one comment at the top, wasn't enough because here they go. They came back around, tagged me as if I was going to see that because it went into, the hidden comments. How dare you call me a liar? Well, you said it was clickbait. It's not. That's lying. I'm reporting you for fake news and bullying. Now, your ass again came to my channel, clicked on my live stream, watched, determined it wasn't, oh, it's fake. This is fake news. You're fucking deranged. So don't let the door hit you in your butt on the way out. Cretinous loser. It is clickbait. You need to understand what clickbait means, and then maybe you can come back here and try to preach to somebody, but you are the loser. So you got your ass reported in case you're trying to listen. All right, I reported you, and then I blocked your ass because you are deranged and crazy. All right. But oh, I'm putting you all out here on Front Street. I got the link to your channel because come for me if you want to. Oh, YouTube knows, and I got the copies of these messages. So if you try to remove them, it's all right. But then again, you can't get to the channel to do so. So you and all of your just take a flying leap off a very tall mountain, and may the landing be ever in your favor. You crazy. Okay. Anyway, that's all I had. Lady in Black's got a long list. Y'all know that. This one included. And my middle finger energy is up and stuck. And so anyone in the clouds, you decide you want to leave a message, guess what? Don't call me a liar because you were basically saying that I was lying, that it was clickbait. I spoke about the topics that were in my subject, just like today. Today is Trash Thursday, and I went right into trash time. Now, go sit down in the corner and you figure out something to do. All righty. I'm going to come over to some comments that I had starred earlier on and kind of look at those. And then, so Annie B, I thought that the Ranger said that the people didn't like Harry and Meghan. Then why are they being invited to visit these other countries to speak on child safety and mental health? Liars can't help them. Right. So they're always going to say something disparaging against Harry and Meghan, but we know, squatties know better than that. So I think it's lovely in Colombia, and we know that's, Meghan is fluent in Spanish. She's going to razzle dazzle, as will Harry. Okay, so very good to see, but we'll talk more about that on Saturday. I wish your comment. Hopefully, Annie, you'll be able to repost them when we're talking about that. So, Claudia, Harry, and Meghan's light will never be placed under a bushel, but will continue to shine bright. There you go. That is the truth. That is very much the truth. So, let me click here. Jules, how are you? The British royal family isn't just in in the trash. They are in the world entire land. Oh my gosh. Line let me start that again. The British royal family isn't just in the trash. They are in the whole entire landfill. And that's a smelly mess. If you've ever been to a landfill, anyone, you know that's a smelly mess. I agree, Jules. I agree. Um Oh, that's the one I'm going to save that one. And then kids had put here, those on Salty Island will never get the LOVE from the people like our faves and Princess Diana. hmm And that's what just irks them to no end. But hey, they could do better. I mean, KC3's had over 70 years to do better. And his heir is, what, 42, I think, or 41? I don't even know. 40, who knows? He's had enough years to do better too. In the midst of his pegging, he could be doing a lot better to have people just, oh my gosh, there he is. He's done such great things. Saying that you want to, and there's still conflict going on, but you said you want to bring world peace. That is your life goal. Get on it, dude. You don't have a, you know, you think you're gonna live forever. That's not gonna happen. Okay, let me. Let me come over here. Alrighty. Let me jump into the comments and figure out where I need to. Okay. Where I will start and then work my way down. Let me just look above this one. Oh, Baby Deranger made an appearance. Ooh. Ooh. I'll have to look. I'll have it for Sussex Saturday. Either way, it's going to be a gag and laughing because, yeah, Baby Deranger speaks for those who are deranging in a sense. Come on down, come on down. Um, y'all with the trash time, y'all are funny. Let me see. Kids. Oh yeah, Church Nelly finally got alive from VS being working like crazy. Ah, that's understandable. These days, all of us are working like crazy for those that are working. Hello, Sandra. How are you? All right. Janine says one channel said that Willie was upset because Meghan wasn't wearing her engagement ring because it has two diamonds from Diana. But what about the jewels missing? Meghan's ring came back better. Why is he worried about what his sister-in-law has on her hand? And are you that flippin' petty to worry about two diamonds on the side of the big, huge one that Harry paid for? That makes absolutely no sense. It was Harry's jewelry, and he decided that he wanted to have his. If someone pull up the engagement interview for Harry and Meghan and play it for Sway Sway, because obviously he needs to hear exactly what happened, that his brother took the two side diamonds from a piece of Diana's jewelry. He said that, but it ain't your jewelry, Sway Sway. You don't own every piece of Diana's jewelry. The way you talked about your money, you woof. Mm. Hey, Cookies and Cream, how are you? He needs to mind his business and worry about, yes, where are the $80 million or 80 million pounds worth of jewels that went missing after absent lady wore them last? And her parents declared bankruptcy. You won't show your tax papers. Went overseas and then you came back with some bags too, didn't you? Extra baggage. Stuffed with green, perhaps? Will we ever know? Maybe not. Okay. Whew. Joyce says the fact that Harry and Meghan made the list of 25 and have only been gone from the royal family for 4 years says a lot for Harry and Meghan. There you go. I was just like, oh my goodness. I really wanted to see where Sway Sway, if he was on the list, and he was, and where his father. I thought they were just going to have Charles on there, but because of the duchy that you know Sway Sway got when he became the Prince of Wales. Um, Church Nelly, Lord. Church Nelly says, I have a stripper pole connected to a damn beanstalk if you think Tampon gave Harry lots of money. Okay. What a way to say it. Whoa. All right. Warner says, oh no, you are not selling. Is that Canada for that nonsense? Our maple syrup is priceless. Oh, that's true. I don't know if I've ever had any of your maple syrup. I may have. I'm not sure. Whew. Annie B, the tabloids and derangers on Shutter Island are really out of touch. Woof. Beyond, beyond, beyond. Yeah, beyond out of touch. Let me see, kids. Hell no. Those freeloaders need to stay away from IG, yes, and Vitkus games. They are only showing interest because of the popular. Yes, but this is you see it was demanding that he go. He must attend. No, you don't. No, he does not. None of them do. Keep themselves over there. I mean, is he going to take the helicopter and then claim it to be environmental? This environmental warrior, or is he going to sit in a car for almost 4 hours? Just come on now, let's be real. And it be Church Nelly, you use your stripper pole, and I'll get the butter and knife so they can slide on it. Oh my God. Okay. Tier, they are trying hard to make Charles human. He said he couldn't support Harry and his wife, so stop with the lies about him giving Harry a substantial amount of money. Right. It also will rile up the hate. Like, how dare he get, any money from his father? And that's all that he wanted. That's why he visited. Harry is sufficient. Believe you me, they are very sufficient. They don't need anything from them except to be left alone. Okay. Joan said, I like to see Will not put Andrew out. True. That would be the talk of the town. Now, D7, do you have any, tidbits? Since you're over there in that lovely country, I'll be nice since you're here. Oh my gosh. Church Nelly, Harry never dumped Meghan. Well, he tried to marry her as quickly as he could. Now, he has said this in the docuseries that he wanted to propose sooner than he did. but was saying that they had to be in the country. More than likely, he had to be there at the same time the Queen. That whole thing, you know how they did those things. Kim is saying, Gwen, Stepford wives, they must all use a cookie cutter. Mm, okay, she could use some improvement, but I'm sure what comes with her as far as daddy's, dowry probably makes it more sweeter. All right. Kids, Sway can occupy all those big homes, but he's still a small man. Yes. And probably in every way possible. Because otherwise, let me shut up. Okay. There's different energy about a man. I'm just saying. And many of you understand what I'm saying without having to say it. True. Okay. Lorna, only after Harry and Meghan got Frogmore Cottage did, yes, Sway and Absent Lady want Frogmore House, where Harry and Meghan had their wedding reception. Willa Leaks, in my opinion, was stalking Meghan. Number one, why would both of those places had been standing long before Harry even met Meghan, and you thought nothing of it. But yeah, just suddenly, you needed to have that, and you probably got Paul to quote evict them, although they had already moved all their stuff out. So Joan said, "Who said Harry dumped Meghan?" There are some headlines. I just refuse. There are some headlines floating, hinting to it, but yeah, and that type of stuff. Church only Joan Garcia. No one. Peggy had dumped Slim and Dim. Harry never dumped Meghan. Yeah, he would have fought somebody. I do believe he would have. He probably would have renounced everything at that point, and yeah, they knew better to leave. Up there you go. Chills, you knew the toy? Stretch Armstrong. Here I'm thinking nobody's going to remember that toy. Okay, Annie says, "How the hell you let someone fire your sorry ass? He should have quit. Oh, he's too stupid for that. Number one, he never thought he would ever be fired. Come on, he's the heir to the throne. Everybody just, oh my gosh, they're scared to even, barely say hello. So he just thought he could do what he wanted to do. Hattie says, since Nacho is a ride or die, now everyone is Willie's brother-like figures. How funny. Yes, I'm glad you picked up on that too. Although, I'm just going to kind of move along from that, Hattie, because I'll go somewhere that I don't need to go, and we're going to leave that alone. Reba, how are you? After the niceties, Reba's like, are Billy Bob and Ken not trying to take homes for their children? What do they need with so many homes? Their children that are minors. That why are you giving them true? Like probably by the time they're able to marry, would say that the great uncles and aunt will probably be passed on. It's not to say that I hope that their children, so Anne and um, the current Duke of Edinburgh, their children will make sure that they have a place because it's not that it's granted that they will be able to live there. You know, how that tyrant that will be probably in charge by then. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know this is Trash Thursday, so people are dragging for filth, and I see Gwen is just going for it. William was tired of laying on mattress cage. Tier. Church knowing Harry is a gentleman, even with his exes, his breakups are smooth. Yeah. Joan is like, yes, they're too stupid to accept that state, Cheryl. Church Nelly, I'm not going there with you with the bed bugs. Let me just keep on moving. Marshar obviously is busy. Hopefully, Marshar will be able to see because I know I would have seen some comments. Ooh, wee. Lorna says the royal family don't blow out candles. They are afraid that the vapors of the gin and tonic that they drink will blow up in their faces. Okay, I probably concur. I was thinking the bad breath, but I'll concur with that. Okay. Yes, Church Nelly. Isn't that the pervert that called Harry and Meghan disgusting? Unbelievable. Exactly. But okay, you want to be in that glass house and want to throw stones. Okay. Jules says, oh Lord, we can be Lorraine Bobbitt, cut it off and toss it into a garbage disposal and turn it on. Oh my Lord. I thought I was dragging. My gosh. All right, kids. The Lady in Black and Karma are working overtime. Yes. And they need some reverence and, a little offering here or there back to them of thanks. So, yes, because they are getting folks tightened all the way up. Wendy is saying London Bridge is falling down one by one. Harry and Meghan haters, their secrets are exposed. BBC, another predator, kicked to the curb. Hypocrites. Exactly. Exactly. Whoever the powers that be are over these, publications, we know of one, but or two of them, some of the publications and the TV, channels that are supposed to be giving news, um, probably rub elbows and other things with, the top family in that country, so to speak. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, let me come down. Y'all are okay. Tell Kara to call to call better help. Well, if something happens to me, then you know where I am. Some of y'all behave yourselves. I'm just gonna say that because I know some of y'all were ready to click and probably have already typed in the name. Behave, behave. It's okay. Behave. I'm still here. I'm still here. Rhonda, a lot of these idiots need to sit and spin and have a wonderful outcome after spinning. Okay, let me just. Vanzala, how are you? VS, tell her you know where there is a hair she can suck. Oh, jeez. Mm, I'm going to have to start reading the comments closer as I'm going down here. Wait a minute now. Reba, was she dropped on her head at birth? I asked them, are they so stupid for any reason? The mental illness is real. Well, I'm just I just have to chuckle. I'm like, wait a minute, you came on my platform. You want to talk all this mess like I came to your platform and said something off the wall. Then yes, I can understand if you're upset, depending on if you started shit. I just want to have a little say, but nevertheless, okay. You want to be messy, I'll be messy too, but I did not lie and I did not do clickbait. I don't care if you put it in all caps. Now come with your other channels and you will get mhm, okay. Just know the lady in black is very close to me. And may she visit you in the middle of the night. Cookies and cream, that ungodly family is probably self combusting with anger and jealousy about the Sussex's invitation to Colombia. Yes, we all should be on a countdown for the flippant headlines that are about to start. You already know we have a blueprint from Jamaica to Nigeria. We already see the blueprint. Mhm. Okay. Oh, there's Marshar, hot dog. What time is it? Okay. Marshall says, I'm extremely late. Was watching the Sheila Jackson Lee funeral. A family friend was in the choir. Oh, okay. So sad. American squatties vote blue. Yeah. Mm, 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 yes, cookies and cream. I cannot wait to see the Sussexes on CBS Sunday morning. Yes, I'll be talking about that on Sussex Saturday. Get your DVRs ready to watch CBS Sunday morning, especially here in the States. Might be much early for those over in the West Coast, but East Coast, I think it's around 9. It might be earlier than that, but for all of us, let's check our local time zones. Harry and Meghan will be on there talking about the new project that they are launching. And we know that when they discuss it, it's already in full swing. All right. Not some, oh, I came up with 5 questions, took me 10 years, but here they are, and you still haven't seen any product of those 5 questions. All right, let me. All right. Sandra, Willie should start making peace in his marriage, child. He shouldn't be doing any. That should have been. Nobody should have to tell him that. If he cared, you will, suck it up in a sense and apologize. But she wanted it. She got it. She knew what she was getting into. If anyone knew, she knew what she was getting into, and she was so well protected. Still is. Lavender. He should worry about Kitty's bandaged fingers. Ooh. Are they still bandaged? The last pictures I didn't notice when she was at Wimbledon. Dawn is saying, how are you, Dawn? Sway has nothing else on now that he, quote, works from home. Yes, he works all right. Other people have to get out there and go, but, he's working from home. Isn't that what they normally do? They don't usually struggle to an office. Hattie, actually, the ring that Kitty wears belongs to Harry. They said William took it and gave it to Kate. Well, Harry doesn't claim that ring. He knew. Yes, let it go. And the one that seems to be discernment of the bad juju, got it. She's living in that joy ever since. John, Cookies and Cream, CBS has been playing clips of their interview today. Yes, CBS knows the deal. It might be squatties. Yeah, because I have to set my DVR so that I, in case I'm still trying to sleep in, but that doesn't happen around here. Let me see. Annie B says Pegalot Willie can't do anything about who Harry gives Diana's jewelry to. Diana, from what I was hearing and reading, don't know how true, but that they each got either to pick the items they wanted or it was designated to them. I would think more than likely that she would have designated her engagement ring to Sway, because being the heir and being the Prince of Wales one day, it just would transition. But that's just me, my conjecture, my guess. Don't know, really don't care. It's with the right person now. But he needs to worry about them 80 million pounds of jewels that seem to have disappeared and nobody seems to be worried about. Rhonda, Willie can't control his own household, so I'd suggest he mind the business that pays him. And if anyone has watched different mafia movies, men who can't control home can't control other men. And so, yeah, they would take care of y'all. All right, let me keep on going through. What is this? Hattie is saying to Joyce, Harry and Meghan earned their money. The grifters didn't. Yeah. I'm sorry the emphasis on that, but I couldn't help myself. Oh, brown girl Bella. And actually, it just gave me that information. Let me just say, there we go. Welcome to Squad Time. To you. Let me play my little song. I think you upgraded, so let me see. I'm in StreamYard. I have to get to the right area. Hold on 1 second. 1, 2, 3.
New channel member! New channel member! New channel member!
Welcome. Thank you so much for supporting and as a squad, you know, member for that tier and membership. There are two, for those that are not aware, two tiers to the membership. If you saw the intro, you would know. But if not, Nightbot drops a link. You could just click the link just to get information. You don't have to sign up. But I would appreciate it if you did and shout you out and all that fun stuff. All right. Let me come back over. Oh. Hattie, thank you so much for the super sticker. May the love that you dropped on me be returned to you 1,000,000,000 times over. The message is 5 questions in 10 years and no answers. Funny. Yes, very much so. Very, very, very funny. Sad, funny. Okay. This is for you.
You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me.
Thank you so very much. So appreciate it. I got to get on the ball with my members. Um, mm, oh, y'all are too funny. Oh, almost at the 1 hour mark. Hey, Facing Reality, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, Cookies and Cream says, Joan, I can't wait to see it. Jane Pauley is an excellent journalist. She is very unbiased. Yep. She will ask a question. And the fact that both of them are there. Yes, Megan looks divine. But yes. Dawn, the shade today is shading. I do not know what you're referring to. Whew. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Church Nelly, for dropping Brown Girl Bella's link. Y'all check out her content. Especially you makeup nistas out there. You will enjoy her content immensely. And the deals that she lets you in on. Wink wink hint hint. Okay. Let me see. Valerie M. How are you? Megan's jewelry has nothing to do with William. It's none of his business. Megan's jewelry is Lily's heritage from her grandmother. The jewels will eventually go to Lilybet. There you go. If you think Harry's not setting things up as well as Megan, anyway, you know how things like that go. You know how that goes. Let me see, Lorna. If anyone is going to show up for the UK Invictus Games, it will be Kate, especially if they know Megan's not going. Well, and again, I hope that there is not any type of chance for a photo op. We know how Harry can do. Um, because, we don't need to see any other articles about, missing him and all that. Get the hell out of here. Um, Brown Girl says, William is a younger version of his daddy and jealous of his younger brother. Yes. Randy Andy used to get all the hot ones. Okay. I mean, I was getting ready to be bad. Let me stop. Okay. Helen. As us Brits say, pass them the Rangers no need, no heed. Is that it? No heed? Oh, okay. Thank you. I like to learn a little slang. Um Ooh, Lord of mercy. Hattie, what is this? SDE is that what you meant? I'm not sure. I don't even know what SDE. You're gonna have to tell me what was I talking about at the time, Hattie. Lord have mercy. Annie says all of the unrolls are on summer break and the world is talking about Harry and Meghan, who's irrelevant. Yes. And they hate that. So just be prepared. Start the countdown. The headlines are gonna start coming. Cookies and cream. Instead of Sir Peg-a-lot worrying about the Sussexes, he needs to focus his attention on that human cardboard he calls a wife. Got to be more careful. Now that was scorching. Oh, hey Joyce, how are you? Ooh wee. Sandra says KC3, of course, is acting to a baby daddy who punished the kids because the mama won't give him play. Well, now wait a minute. I mean, the fact that he kind of wanted a daughter, ill, which is shady too, because he knew that a daughter, especially at that time, would have been skipped over or bypassed if there was, for another male relatives, if something happened to his heir, his firstborn. Mm. Um, Sylvia, you don't like dill pickles. Let me tell you, there's a chip out there, spicy dill pickle flavored. What? Phew. The best. The best. All right. Oh, Jules says my little brother had that toy. Yeah, one of my male cousins had that one. Let me see. Wendy says, that new book on Kate Middleton. What a joke! Who is he? Robert Jobson. Kidding with that BS. Another flop. I saw some comments or tweets about a book, and then I kept on going when I realized who it was. So, hey, Pandy's here. Candy Amore. You all should check out her channels. You'll love it. The content. Cool peeps. Let me see. Y'all with the nicknames, because I have to read it like, what? Slim and Dim never take care of it. Because now, Gwen. Okay, that was like a Wolverine. When the blades come out, that was a Wolverine moment right there. Okay. All right, I see where y'all. Okay, here, Marshar is gearing up. Let me see. I'm about 15 minutes behind. Harry would never dump Meghan. Ha! That brother got a taste of her fine, sweet, blackberry wine, and that man is hooked. He knows she is the air he breathes and the water for his soul forever. He's loved, yes, and loves just as strongly. From the docu-series at the beginning, when he says that this love story, it's really just beginning, child, that gets me every time. Knowing how long they have been together, that was what, 2 years ago when they had completed the filming of it. So yeah, that tells you a lot. Mhm. Just how much he loves her. Um, Jonah saying, Wendy, I wonder if anyone ever buys those books anyway. No, but you know what they can do, since they made such jokes about Spare when they were reporting that they were being left in airports and coffee shops and, you know, at resorts, et cetera, across Europe. Maybe that's the only way that his would be read. He should have bought several of them and planted them in the places that he made fun that Harry's book was being left. I'm not sure who would have forgot their book, but then again, it was probably a blessing for those that read it. Wendy says it's quite interesting when William and Kate needs positive coverage, they bring out their kids. How low can you go? And how much longer will that last? Because when they are, give it another 5 years, that's not going to roll too well. Because I think the oldest will be ready for his own giddy up engagements. I'm sure his father will crash that, but let me move on. Um, Let me go on down here and look. I'm going to skip some comments. Don't be mad. I'm just going to skip some comments and I'm just going to star that one as I go. Raven says it started already with the crazy Harry and Meghan going to Columbia cray cray out. Yeah, you know it is. Those that I happen to see, I will probably share during trash time on Saturday, but I'm not. I'm not even. Mm-mm. Um, Annie, you were too funny. I got my Biden Harris tea since last year. Now I have to replace Biden name with Kamala. Yeah, you'll have to do that. Yes. Antoinette says, VS, Harry knew that ring was cursed. Okay. I truly believe that it wasn't. If Harry really wanted it, he would have fought for it. But if the stories and they put out so much BS that you don't know what is true, what's not. So the one that is wearing it deserves it, and it was intended for her per the universe and the Lady in Black. How about that? Okay. Um, Marshar, I'm thinking Willie will stay married to Kitty Puss. He's too much a light peg to get rid of her for real as long as her mom is around. So he'll keep on cheating and pegging every guy. Oop, in the land, allegedly. Yes, Marshar. Ooh, y'all in the comments. I have some more love dropped on me. Y'all are cutting up now. Y'all are cutting up. Okay, okay. Um, I think some of y'all want to make me cry right at the end of this. Okay. Alan and Joan. All right. So Alan, thank you so much. He had to respond. Y'all crack me up that y'all use super stickers to respond to each other. But okay. May the love that you dropped be returned to you 1,000,000,000 times over. Alan says it's not about the 5 questions in 10 years. Think it. Think of it as one question every 2 years. See, sounds better. LOL. Y'all are priceless. Priceless. Okay. Joan, thank you. May the love be returned to you 1,000,000,000 times over. And you say, VS, the British media is already trying to bash Kamala Harris and pit her against Meghan Markle. Good luck with that. And they look and sound loony if they do. Um, I can't even get into that topic right now. I need to create my next channel and kind of really dig in a sense, drag for filth. Some people need it. Okay, this is for you and Alan. Let me get to my spot. Go right here.
You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me.
Thank you both so very, 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 very much with your messages. I tell you, Martin, welcome to channel membership. I have to go on the other side and look because I don't see, it doesn't tell me. I'll look and see in the studio because I want to say both of you were and you just rejoined, which I appreciate even more so. But still, I'm going to play my little sounder. Sound the alarms. Okay. I'm in such a silly mood. Here is, I'm giving you a little shout.
New channel member! New channel member! New channel member!
And thank you both for rejoining. Yes, I had to go into the studio because I was like, I believe y'all, either had been gifted or you re-upped, one of the two. Thank you anyway. I so appreciate it. All right. Let me come here. Okay, so I have 2 comments. I like that one. I'm gonna get that one ready for the for the end of the live stream. Okay, let me just scan. Oh, I appreciate you being here. Compton, Cali. Yeah, y'all know. Mm-mm. Okay, let me see. Lorna says, even King Chucky gave no thought to Diana's engagement ring. Did he just pick it from same store? Well, from what I remember, she picked it out of a catalog. I don't know the catalogs over there. I always thought of like Sears or J.C. Penney. They would have. Oh, see, even Koo just said the F word to KC3. Anyway, um, he didn't really think much. I mean, this is the now he's king, but we knew that he was future king, and to hear that she picked it out of a catalog, I was like, what? Now I don't know how much truth it is. Again, they lie so much, and who's to say? But I believe Diana would have. And we even remember Harry and Meghan did their Netflix docuseries, and even in that they said their how they met was even changed because the family wanted to control the narrative. They lied. That's basically what it means. They lie. Mhm. Um. Okay, Antoinette VS. Why in the hell are they trying to rewrite what Harry already talked about in his book Spare? Because they don't have anything else to do and they think we are dumb as rocks. Most of the people that eat up the bullshit that they dish out are dumb as rocks, but that's why. Okay, let me see. Marshall is saying that curse ring chose its next victim. Okay, yes, you understand. We see each other. All right, and Dum Dum Kitty made sure she flashed it off all the time. He, all she was doing was making sure the lady in black can track her. Oh, okay, since it's Twisted Trash Thursday, that's going to be the last comment that I'm going to leave up. Because this one, yeah, there's no other. Okay, I'm going to get ready to go. I've kept y'all just over an hour. Um, but we'll talk again on Saturday. We'll talk more about the Parents Network that Harry and Meghan will be discussing on Sunday. And we also know what Sunday is, right? Megan's birthday. Okay, just saying. hmm It's double. I'll have live stream set up for that too. Woo! I'm gonna have to get it in now because I might not be able to do the following weekend until late. Oh, Nafisa! Peace and blessings to everyone. Leos are in the house. Yes! Happy birthday to all Leos. Let me look at my birthday list. Hold on a second, because I think there someone is today, and I don't want to, since I am live, let me. Claudia Sims, happy birthday to you, fellow Leo. Okay, let me get myself all the way together here. Come back over here. Click this. This is a comment that's being left up. Love you all. Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully, you had a good time and enjoyed trash time. Yes, I hope you did. Those of you who are connected to me in Instagram, please drop me a message, Sexy Toy Lady. You usually leave a little message here and there. I like to know how you felt because it was good seeing you in the chat. Everyone else, please take care. I'll see you around the respective hallways that I have um, pleasantly met you in. And please take care of yourselves. Love you. Bye.